What's popping around? Markus coming back at you with another video. Welcome back to the channel, and for all of you guys who are new, welcome to the channel. My name is Markus and I teach about dropshipping, Shopify and e-commerce in general. I teach you how that you can move away from a 9-to-5 job into having your own business and being an entrepreneur. So remember to hit the subscribe button down below. So the topic for today, as you might have seen from the title, is going to be how do you make the perfect ad copy for your Facebook advertisement in 2018. Facebook algorithms has changed a lot during 2017 and also has changed dramatically in 2018 as well, which I'm going to talk a lot about in the video. So remember to watch the full video to know all the tips and tricks I got for you guys. I'm going to jump into Facebook Advertisement Ads Manager to show you live and show you how that I set it up directly in my Ads Manager and how I would test products. So remember to watch the full video. I'm gonna jump into my computer to show you live right now. So inside of Facebook advertisement right here, I've just created a simple campaign ad set and an ad just called a full stop. As you can see right here, we can change it to being test. And the objective, I'm gonna change that to be a post page engagement. So we're gonna say continue for that. Actually, let me just create a new one so I can show you guys. Most of the times I'm going to do this quick creation instead of the simple or the step ones that you can go with as well. Just because I like this one better, because I can then set up the ad set and the campaign and the ad a lot easier, and it's quicker as well, instead of the switch to guided creation, as you can see right here. So what I would do is, when I'm testing products, I would say 001 or whatever number you've reached, then like that, and then the objective, which would be post page engagement. We're going to change it to that, post engagement, and then we're going to change it to, let's say, we're just going to call it test, or you could call it iPhone case or something like that. So we're just going to then copy and paste it to all the other ones and then just save to draft. Then when we move into our ad set, when it's just been saved, come on, yeah, like that. As you can see, the campaign name 001 PPE test, and buying type, it's the auction, campaign spending limit, and then you can set a limit for the whole campaign. But moving in, just say close, and then say just don't show that again, because you got the review and publish up right here in the top right corner. So everything that you change will then be saved as a draft, and then you can publish everything, or actually choose, as you can see right here, which ones you wanna publish right away. So if you're gonna head and say edit, sometimes I would change the ad set name to maybe being test, and then if we want to focus on something special, if I have several ad sets, maybe I would say US, because that's the US one, or if I'm testing all the 5 English speaking countries, I would say 5 maybe English speaking countries or something like that. So I would add something to the ad set name to make it easier to know which ad sets goes into which targeting. Then you got the daily budget, which would be $5 to $7, which in krona is about 35 krona. And you want to have between $5 to $7. I'm starting to use $7 instead of 5, sometimes 6, but I'm probably mark it up to $7, yeah, because that I like the number 7, that's for sure. And then a lot of people are doing $5, so when you're going ahead and actually giving Facebook $7 instead of 5, which is about 40% more, this means that Facebook would slightly favor your ad compared to all the other dropshippers doing just $5 ad sets, because that's what you've been told to do and all the YouTube videos. So I would suggest doing maybe $7 ad sets, because Facebook would then favor your ads because you're willing to spend more a day. And then start date, I always go ahead and say at noon, so 12 p.m. So the next day, or maybe I would launch like 6 to 12 products, and then I would start all the products on Monday, because that's just easy. But I will do a huge video about targeting, how I set it up and everything. But this video was about the ad copy, how I choose to use my wording and stuff like that. So we're going into the ads, and let's just create an ad right here. So what I would do is I would use an existing post, which you're going to create a new one. You want to create ad, because when you create a dark post, it's called, then all the engagement for that post will be saved. If you go ahead and duplicate the ad and duplicate the ad set into something else, all the engagement from that ad, from the post, will then be saved into the new ad set when you create a post, compared to if you just create an ad that's a separate ad for that ad set. So we're just gonna create a new page post. It won't be posted to your page. It's a dark post, so it ain't published. So you will only be able to see it in your ads manager or in your page manager. So what I would do is I would of course use a video, and then I would maybe create a slideshow, or you can find a video, make a video yourself. I would suggest that. Maybe make something with the Ken Burn effect in Premiere Pro or Camtasia or other stuff like that. But if you're just starting out, creating a slideshow is fine as well. But there's so many just creating a simple slideshow, so doing that extra thing will give a lot of better engagement and better results in the end. So I just imported some different photos of some cases. I just saved some photos from AliExpress so I can show an example. So this would be maybe if you have a whole collection of different cases or different covers for iPhones, you can then go ahead and make a slideshow of all these cases. Mostly I would suggest you to just have one product that you advertise if you're doing dropshipping. Of course, if you have your own brand or if you're trying to promote a whole collection on your page, for example covers, cases, then you can do this as well. But what I would do is when you import all these different photos, I would then go ahead and say it shouldn't be 2 seconds long. Each photo should be 2 seconds long. You want to have it being a square, so it's 1 by 1, because that's the best ratio for social media videos. And then you should have it being fade, so it will look like this. And then you can sort of like go ahead and find some free music on YouTube maybe. There's a lot of music which ain't copyrighted at all, so you can go ahead and then import that as a background music, or you can choose some of the ones that actually has already been that Facebook already gives you that you can use. So if you got just say modern, we can say chill wave, as you can see right here. It then gives some music in the background and then gives this cool vibe. Then we're going for the ad copy. So I will show you 2 or 3 different ad copies, some different types of stuff you can play around with. It's all about playing around with the ad copy, but you need to draw the attention of the one scrolling. You just need to put yourself in the feed of the visitor or the one you're targeting. So let's say you're on Facebook, you're scrolling your feed and there's an ad. You really want to catch their attention that split second that they're scrolling through. So a thing that's really important to use is emojis, because pictures are seen and recognized 13,000 times faster than normal text. So when you're scrolling, you're seeing an emoji, the first thing that the eye sees is the emoji. It's not all the other text. So having like the emoji just like that, or the love eye emoji, you can have the Chrome extension with the emoji thing, which is a lot easier than to have emojis put right into your ad copy. I'm using that a lot. So what I would do, just to set it up, maybe I would start off with saying, do you have an iPhone? So I will always start off with a question. Let's say if you're selling some kitchen things, do you love cooking, or do you love vegetables, do you love eating healthy? If it's fitness products, you get what I mean, right? You want to catch their emotions, you want to play in their emotions. So if you have an iPhone, they're like, yeah, I do. They're sitting with it in their hand when they're scrolling the feed on Facebook or on Instagram. So that would be a great one. Or your cover boring as well. Do you need a new cover too, or something like that? Or do your iPhone also needs a new case? You don't want to make it too long, because it's like it needs to be fitted on mobile, but you can see that over here in the app preview when you've saved it. So do your iPhone, so maybe just like, do your iPhone needs a new case? Our customers are going crazy for our new line cases. So you want to have it, you don't want your ad to be boring, so blogger worthy cases, because there's some leaves on it and it looks like something that bloggers could use, or I don't know. So you just want to play around with your ad copy and make it interesting, right? So our customers are going crazy for our new line of blogger worthy cases. Then I would add maybe a discount. There's two ways to do it. Moving into 2018, there's really many dropshippers doing Facebook advertising. So having the same ad copy as everyone's doing, with where they're like save 50% only for 24 hours, people are starting not to really believe in that. So you can choose not to. At the moment, I'm testing both leaving it without and having it with on the ad copy, because you can see, well, the biggest brands in the world, or some of the biggest brands for fashion, like Nike, Adidas, ASOS, and all these different brands, they don't write save 50% only for 24 hours and all these different types of urgency and scarcity on the ad copy, because that's not branding. That's like just a quick, just like some quick scheme of selling products, right? In the beginning it worked well, but there's just too many doing it. So changing up your ad copy and trying to do something different will work well and give you great results. But I do it as well sometimes. So let's say you're having a 50% off with some hurry, fire, urgency, scarcity when it comes onto your page. Then I will say save 50% plus free shipping. And then I would have like a click here now, and then an arrow like this on each side. So I'm just talking while I'm doing it here at the moment. So I would have an arrow right there, and then I would have the link, maybe bit.ly/something. So you want to make a bit.ly link or a Google shorten links, because that's a lot shorter than your actually link from your page. That's crucial, because otherwise it would just look it's a lot better with a short links. It's easier for the ad copy, it looks better. So what I would do then, and then I would have an arrow at the end. And I've had some problems sometimes. This is quite important because I fucked up with this with my ads sometimes with this. So what you really want not to do is have your emoji right next to your link. You want to have a space between it, as you can see right here. There needs to be a space between it, and a space between your exclamation mark or whatever you have at the end, or your like colon. If you have it like this, there needs to be a space between on each side of your link. That's really important. Otherwise, when you click the link, it won't open, because the link thinks that the emoji or the exclamation mark is a part of the link, which it ain't in bit.ly, and that's why it won't open. It's a bit like complicated to explain. I don't know, you might get what I mean, but really important not to do that. Space on each side of the link, important. I haven't heard any other YouTubers talking about this. Might just be a problem that I had, but I fucked up with that sometimes, and I had to like close a lot of different ads because of it. So remember not to do that. But then I will copy it and then just go to the next line and do it again. So you have, that's catching the eye's attention, because the eyes quickly recognizes a duplicate of something. So that's some psychological as well. So they will be drawn to the link, and the link will be blue as well on Facebook. You know that as well, that the links on Facebook becomes blue because they're clickable. So then I would maybe add, do your iPhone need a new case? So you can do several things. You can maybe add a question mark like this, or you could add a love emoji like that, and then right here I would probably add a oh my god, and then save 50% only plus free shipping. I would maybe add an exclamation mark. That's the way I'm doing it. This is probably the ad copy that I would go with. That's the one I'm using the most. Another new ad copy, just to move on that really quickly, that I'm using in 2018. I see a lot of YouTubers saying that you want to have a tag plus like plus comment at the end of the ad. You don't want that because the Facebook algorithm has changed. So they don't want to favor posts which are tag hunters, like hunters, and comments hunters, because they want to show people on Facebook stuff they want to see, like posts from friends and not posts from advertisers, or posts from like pages. So the organic traffic has been minimized, and when you say tag plus like plus comment, your ad will automatically get better results, worse results, because in the algorithm you will get a hit. So don't do that. So just end it with the link like that. So moving to the second ad copy that I am using at the moment, I don't have the say 50% plus free shipping. I have a maximum of 3 to 4 lines, so it doesn't look too much of an ad, just like a normal actual post. So I would say maybe there's a lot of different ways to do this, because this is sort of like structured into a specific way to do it. So the other way I'm using at the moment, I'm testing it, so I don't know the really results of it, but ideally it makes great sense that because of a lot of people are doing this at the moment and the bigger brands are not doing it. But if you're doing like the bigger brand or making it as an actual post, people don't see it as an ad, and they don't feel like they get hit in the face with an ad, but they actually see something that they're engaged with, because maybe they like cooking and then it's a cooking video, and they then see it as a normal page post and not actually as an ad. So what I would do is maybe these, maybe like we're in total love with this. We're in love with this new line of beautiful cases. I would probably add iPhone cases if you're only selling iPhone cases. So iPhone cases, sorry, beautiful iPhone, and just a tip as well, if you don't got Grammarly installed as well, that's a Chrome extension and something you can sign up for. Do that, because especially if you're not native English, I'm not a native English speaker, so the grammar sometimes fucks a bit up, but Grammarly helps you with that. As you can see right here, I can just go ahead, press it in, or if there's any words that you spelled incorrectly in the given content, then it will go ahead and say it to you, and you can easily change it by the suggestion that it makes. And then it will maybe like see, then I will see all cases right here, and then I would add an arrow like this, and then the actually link like bit.ly/something like this. As you can see right here, if you would see this on your newsfeed, you wouldn't think this was an actually ad. You just think that it's an actual brand showing off their new collection of cases. They're not like, buy this right now, 24 hours left, hurry, 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 like as a lot of dropshippers are doing. So this would work great as well. My testing at the moment is doing a lot greater than some of the other ads with the old ads copy. So I'm gonna keep you updated about that when I've got some more test results from it. So that was just a really in-depth video of my ad copy, how I go ahead and make it, some suggestions, tips and tricks for slideshows, and that you really want to use videos, because Facebook are favoring videos because they want to move into being a video platform. So in their ad algorithm, they're favoring videos over pictures. So that's why it's really great to at least have a slideshow which you can easily create with Facebook Ads Manager. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you got some great knowledge out of this video. Please leave a comment down below your #1 question about Facebook advertisement, and I will try to answer in the comment, and I will try to make a video about that comment and your question about Facebook advertisement. Remember to hit the subscribe button down below to always be up to date with all of the videos. Watch the video in the description down below, where I have linked to a video where I'm talking about how you can go ahead and find winning products by using a simple Facebook search tool. It's a great way I'm using when I'm going ahead and doing my product research for finding my winning products. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like and notification bell to always be up to date with all of my videos. I hope you all have a great and successful day. Bye.